Yeah, that was coming, right? Yeah, this result for me is not a surprise. We have not looked really good the past games, with the exception of the last game with Olympiacos. Real Madrid has been a little more consistent. They look a little better. I was kind of hoping they would make some mistakes because they have not also been flawless. We've seen them getting exposed by Atletico Madrid. I kind of was hoping they would play us like they played Atletico Madrid, but yeah, today we got like the best Real Madrid I've seen. Like this is the best Real Madrid has looked ever since Mbappe joined. This is the best. They played really well. I, I would like to say maybe that we play bad, but we didn't even play that bad. We were not our best, of course, because we are missing some key players. But yeah, I think we played. I think we tried. We just couldn't create any chances. We didn't cause any threats to Real Madrid. Real Madrid looked better like all game. I'm not gonna lie. They looked really better, and that's a compliment considering the Real Madrid we got last season. They were really, really terrible. But this, especially this game, because I've seen their games, they've looked a little bit shaky even with other teams. But today they came really to play. They came to play. They looked really good. They played really good football. They could have even scored more, might I say that. So, what happened? Why were we not as good? So, I still think Lamine Yamal is a bit rusty. He's our best player. Uh, he's not looked as good as last season over the past games. But uh, actually, this game in the second half, he started to play like the Yamal we used to. Not as as efficient, but we could see the glimpses from last season. Um, our highline got exposed. I think many teams have learned about our highline. It gets exposed like any good team can expose it easily. Uh, I really think maybe today was an Araujo game. I think maybe if he started, we could have had a better defense because uh, our defense was not really really good at all. Got exposed so much. We are lucky they didn't score more because our defense was really terrible. Ferran Torres, my God, that guy. I'm not going to give him so much crap because he just came back from an injury. So yeah, I would cut him some slack for that, but that was a terrible performance. I think any player you could have put any player and he could have played that better than Ferran Torres. We could have put in, Fernandez, Anthony Fernandez. He would have played way better than Ferran. He was uh, he, any ball he received in the box, he immediately lost it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to, criticize him because so much because he just came from an injury, but that was not a good game from Iran. Mm. So I just jump to the because I don't really have. I would just say it's a good game from Real Madrid. I think I can say more on that, but let's just jump into the player ratings. So starting with our goalkeeper, for me, I've thought like Chesney was a little bit out of shape. That's what I was thinking, but and I got proven right. Like the first goal that was disallowed, I think you saved that if you're a good goalkeeper. You saved that. Mappe wasn't even looking at the goal. He just shot and the ball went in. I think you saved that. But it was not a goal and he redeemed himself by saving that penalty. That was really good. I think that's why they awarded him man of the match on fourth mark, even though we lost. How do they award man of the match to that team? Okay, anyways. So Chesney, I think he had even some good stops. Like today was a good game from Chesney. I thought he was not in shape. I'm proven wrong. If there is a player really who even though he's a little bit shaky. He's not like at his prime, but I think Chesney, if you had equalized this game, he would have been the man of the match because of that save was spectacular, really. Our high line, man, yeah, our defense was so bad, really. Kunde played better than the last games. Kunde has looked really shaky like the past games, but many mistakes did not come from him. It came mainly from our two central defenders, Kubarsi and Eric Garcia. The high line worked, like we created many offsides, but it was kind of like a gamble because if Mbappe managed to beat it, it was over. It was a goal like 90% of the time. So yeah, that's why we conceded. So yeah, overall our defense, I think they deserve the rating they got here, 6.1, 6.1. I don't think they. I think Araujo could have played better. I think we could have had Araujo in place of Eric Garcia, maybe could have been better, who could have been more physical with Mbappe. So because Mbappe was the danger man. Like without Mbappe, they are not winning this game. Period. I think Mbappe, the only thing stopping Mbappe from winning the Ballon d'Or this season is Real Madrid because this guy is playing at the highest level possible. Really, even last season, although he got so much criticism, he was the best scorer. Like in all competition. He was the best European scorer. Like even when Real Madrid was playing trash. Mbappe really this. I think he's winning the Ballon d'Or this year as long as Real Madrid manages to get far in the Champions League. By the way, we are looking, we might not even win the league. Yeah, I think that's I know I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it as a Barcelona fan, but they might win the league. They have some chances. They are already 5 points clear. So if they win the league and they get far in the Champions League, Mbappe is winning the Ballon d'Or. Period. So yeah, Mbappe really killed us. So continuing with our players, Frankie De Jong I think played well. He Pedri also uh, he played well. I think there were some times he got through the defense, but he couldn't find the right pass because the defense for Real Madrid was outstanding. It was like a wall we couldn't get through. Like comparing like the last games we played last season, this defense is like 100% much better. The last season, their defense was the shakiest thing I've ever seen. Today, bro, it was like a wall. We couldn't get through at all. Even the goal we scored was from a mistake from Arda Güler, but we did not really create that many chances that we were threatening. Like even the only chance we got that was like decisive was the one which Kode missed. Like if it's another player like who's not Kode, I think they put the ball on the head. Like I don't know how how he thought like he could. I mean, yeah, that was a frustrating miss. So yeah, moving on our attack, Lamine Amar, I think is still a bit rusty, but I think he played well compared to the other games. I think he's starting to come in shape. Hopefully, he improves as the seasons go by. Fermin Lopez has been playing really good. Like I think the number 10 spot belongs to him. Like for now, I think he's better than almost. So Lopez played well, not a goal, but yeah, he couldn't. He didn't. It was not as aggressive in the second half. But overall, I think he was our second best player for me, Lopez. Rashford, I think Rashford played also really, really well, man. Rashford played well. He's linking up with the team. That's the thing I like about Rashford. He's not, you know, uh, he's also threatening somehow, but I think we also missed Rafinha very, very much. The effort Rafinha puts in sometimes goes unnoticed, and I am one of the primary culprits on that because Rafinha put so much effort and he causes so many defensive mistakes when he's on the pitch. I think if we had him this game, it could have been really different. So we missed him, but Rashford put in a good performance. Ended the game with an assist. I liked what I saw from him. Hopefully, he continues to get better because every game it looks like he's connecting well with the world team. Ferran Torres, man, bruh, 6.3 is really generous. I'll give him a 5 because Ferran Torres did not do anything on a pitch. You put in anybody at the number 9, they're playing better. Ferran Torres, he just got back from injury, so this was not a really good game. Um, for Real Madrid, bro, everybody put in a performance. Vinicius was doing his usual Vinicius things. He got substituted and was complaining. But aside from that, he was actually brilliant this game. He owned Kunde. There was a moment in the game he like dribbled like he was playing him like he was playing with him like it's a kid. Like, yeah, Vinicius has a good game. He does his decision. Vinicius has so much talent. The only issue with him is his decision making and his IQ. Really, I think Vinicius with more IQ than he has by now could be the best player in the world. Period. But he just doesn't make the right decisions. Mbappe, bro, best player in the world for me right now. He's playing outstanding. He's scoring like every game. If there is a goal in Real Madrid, better believe it's Mbappe will score every time. It's a surprise if he doesn't score in a game at this point. He's scoring every game. Gula, he had an off game compared because Gula has been one of the best performers for Real Madrid this season. He had an off game today, luckily for us. Kamavinga, I think Kamavinga was the thing that made this whole team click. I've seen Real Madrid play multiple times this season. Kamavinga was not starting, and I think that's when they will look more shaky. But introducing Kamavinga in today's game changed their whole dynamics. Kamavinga was really impactful. You could feel his presence. Camavinga also had a good game. Also, Bellingham. I think for me, Bellingham is the man of the match. They gave it to Mbappe, but Bellingham did so much this game. Looks like he's back from injury. He was also a little bit rusty from injury, but today he had a really good game with an assist and a goal. He also had a goal which was disallowed. He played really well, Bellingham. The other players also, Valverde is a player who surprised me. I think Valverde is a really good right back. He plays that position well. He came out and said that that is not his preferred position, but he plays it well. Nothing was going through there because on the right is where we were trying to create our chances, but he let nothing pass really. Valverde played well this game. Militao and Hersen also played well. We couldn't get back past their defense, even Carreras. Overall, it's a good performance for the whole entire team for Real Madrid, except Ula who had an off game, but they played really well. So yeah, it's kind of sad. I really wished we won this game. We had some chances, especially the last one with Kunde. We could have equalized, but Real Madrid was a better team, I have to say it. I think we cannot expect to beat Real Madrid every time we play. Like last season, we basically beat them every game, 4 games in a row. So yeah, I think this loss was coming because we have not played really well for this season. We had some injuries, so yeah, hopefully, yeah, we get better as the season progresses. Um, so far, that's it. Sad loss, but it is what it is. So take care. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.